Shalom Yasharallah. Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahasham Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. And salute to the brothers pushing the truth worldwide to seal up the elected Israel. The 144,000 men who are going to rule with Yahushai when he returns. And the men, women, and children that believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and all righteousness and truth and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. We're all part of the hopeful elect, right? So yo, I'm gonna play a video real quick while I drive home. First, I'm gonna play it for you, okay? And then that's what I'm gonna get into. So yo, book this. If everyone knows who Trevor Noah is, he's a comedian, right? And he was the host of the Daily Show or whatever it's called. I think that's what he was the host of. I don't think he's the host of it anymore. But he was at the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God and them niggas, and he said something that, like, it's kind of funny, but it goes to show that I think he's a Jake. He's South African, so but so he was talking about Jehovah's Witnesses and how, you know what I mean? So yo, just taking this and let me show you. Hold on. All right.
Jehovah's Witnesses, don't they believe that heaven is full already?
They believe only 144,000 are going to heaven.
And I'm like, so it's full.
Yeah.
I never understood that concept. I never understood why people were knocking on my door telling me, yo, you want to join this, but it's full. I'm sorry, what? Then why would I want to join? How many years has the Jehovah's Witness Church been around?
Oh, I don't know, long time.
And you're telling me in all that time, 144,000 people haven't gotten in?
Maybe they haven't filled it up yet.
No, man, I don't like that. That's why I'm saying it's not a fun religion. I don't like the idea that I'm going to be part of a religion where I'm going to be in heaven and be like, yo, shot him, man.
I'm on the list.
No, what do you mean it's full?
But think about it.
Jehovah's Witnesses, don't they believe that heaven is full already?
They believe only 144,000 are going to heaven.
And I'm like, so it's full.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah. Let me get this party started. As in, let me head home. I'm gonna play that video again. It's short, you know what I mean? So basically, I'll just reiterate what he said. He's like, I never understood why Jehovah's Witnesses always want to knock on niggas' doors and shit and recruit you. But in their religion, I'm not sure if that's true or not. If Jehovah's Witnesses think that heaven is full, you know what I mean? And Charlemagne the God brought up, oh shit, they be open so late? Charlemagne the God brought up the fact that there only 144,000 people will be in heaven or whatever. So my youth's like, so it's full. And they start laughing and shit. So like, man, they don't know nothing about the 144,000. And I was thinking while I was driving, because I was thinking about this lesson, I don't really hear anybody except for the Great Millstone talking about the 144,000. Like, people don't even understand Genesis 1 chapter 1 verse 1 with the Elohim, with the God being the Elohim, and how the 144,000 were, with Yahushua at the beginning creating the earth, which took 6,000 years. Like, people don't really bring that out. I never really heard. Well, I don't even listen to other camps anymore, but I've never ever heard that been brought out except for the mans from Great Millstone. And the fact that, you know what I mean, like, these niggas really think that 144,000 people, and they don't even think and they don't even think that that's just men. They probably think that's men and women, you know what I mean? But no, the 144,000 are 12,000 men from each tribe of the house of Israel. 144. Gas price right now is 144. Call Halayim like how about Shemel Shai. You know what I mean? You can't even make that up. I love seeing the number 144. It's 2:44 right now in the morning. The number 4 has always been my favorite number. And I was thinking, I was like, yo, is that spiritual? Like, was that just meant to be? Like, when I was growing up, I used to play soccer, and like anytime it was time to pick numbers for your shirt or your jersey, it was always 4 for me. I remember one year, I just randomly remember. So one year I made the All-Star team. See, like when I was like my club, they had an All-Star team, and there was this Jake on the team, and he wanted number 4, and I wanted number 4. I was like, nah, fam, you can't have no fucking number 4, yo. So I think he had to pick number 3 because I got number 4, and he was bent about it. Yo, if I can't have number 4, I'm probably picking number 14. You know what I mean? But 4 has always been my number. Yo, trust me. So, anyways, I don't want to take long to do this lesson because, Shabbat Shalom, by the way. It's the Sabbath, and yeah, yo. I don't gotta do nothing tomorrow. I'm gonna chill out and relax and take in lessons and do my thing, yo. So I'm gonna get into this. So I'm gonna play that again. And let me tell you another story about Jehovah's Witnesses. So my father lives in New York, okay? So my father's side of the family. So I'm from Toronto. I was born in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. But my father lives in New York City, Queens. See? So I was always visiting New York when I was younger. Even from when I was younger, all up to my teenage years in high school, I was always like spending time in New York, like a summer. Like I'll spend the whole summer in New York type shit. Or like spring break. You know what I mean? So I was always familiar with New York City, Brooklyn. My cousin's from Brooklyn. I have a cousin. To this day, I have a cousin and an aunt in Brooklyn. And I always love being at their house and stuff. Turn off my car. I could put the dead switch on because I'm not turning this car back on. And my dad lived in Queens. See, so my father's mother, my grandmother, I call her Gran. She was a Jehovah's Witness. So like whenever I was at my dad's house during the summer, like he'd always go to work. So he had to go to work. So I'd be like at my dad's house, and my grandmother lived with him. See. And so yeah, I just remember like exploring the house, and there would be like Watchtower magazines and shit, like whatever they read, whatever. So that's when I first seen like the Watchtower, and I'd look in it and see like all the drawings and shit, like of white Jesus, and they'd always look weird. It wouldn't be like your typical picture of Caesar Borgia, but it would be, like a white man, and everyone's white. And it looked weird. I was like, nah, fam, this ain't it. And I remember my aunt trying, like my grandmother always trying to like, not always, but like her trying to explain like the religion to me. I remember her saying, Jesus wasn't crucified with his hands out like on a cross. He was crucified with his hands up together over his head. And you know how the Jehovah's Witnesses and how God's name is Jehovah and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, no. You know what I mean? Even from when I was young, I denounced that shit. And then like, so I know the stories of people with Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on people's doors. And I haven't lived that until I was a grown man in the truth. And these women used to come knocking on the door, which is going off because women aren't supposed to be teaching or preaching. But anyway, so these women would come to the door. This is maybe like year 2 in the truth, year 3. So like I know a 1-2, you know what I mean? So like they would knock on the door, and I would just cut them to shreds. And I'm not even a vet. And I would cut their whole shit up, and they'd go and they'd run. They'd be like, so I remember these 2 Jake ladies came to my house. And I showed them, like, you know, that's a fake religion, right? And it was invented by some white man. I have his name. I have all the shit. And I go, God's name isn't Jehovah. The letter J wasn't invented until the 1500s. And you know what I mean? And it's a man-made religion. And it was made by a white man, a so-called white man. And they would be like, and I called their religion Jehovah. I'm like, are you guys Jehovah's wickedness? And she's like, we're not wicked. I go, your religion is wicked. And I remember one time they showed up with a white lady. They didn't come to my house this time, but I was leaving my house and I seen them on my floor. And I'm like, oh, you guys are back? And they didn't want to talk to me, yo, because, you know. And I remember one time this woman randomly called my house trying to talk to my mom. Seen? About like the religion. And then my mom gave me the phone. And you know, she started talking to me. I'm like, lady. And I just sliced and diced her, yo, and she was cheesed. And yeah, yo. So I haven't seen one of them in a minute. But yeah, so back to my youth, Trevor Noah. It's like, yo, these people really think, Jake really thinks, or I guess Jake really thinks that, you know, you can do a eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing and pick a religion and you all end up in the same place. But you do end up all in the same place, because when you die, all spirits go back to the Heavenly Father, because all spirits belong to the Heavenly Father. But I imagine that, you know, if you're a Jake, you're going to learn that you got it wrong, dog. My grandmother really spent her whole fucking life in the Kingdom Hall going to these stupid fucking shits with all these freaking Edomites, and her religion was wrong, man. You were praying to the wrong God the whole time. True, she was all in. Okay, yo, my grandmother passed away a couple years ago, see? So the last time I saw my grandmother was in Barbados. She had, in her old age, in her really old age, she moved back to Barbados because my aunt and uncles all, so my dad built a whole like bunch of houses in Barbados, like on one street. See, he's still doing it. It's his like project and shit. So all of them moved, and my grandmother was living there. So one year, not the last time I went to Barbados, the second last time I went to Barbados, she was there and had my demon with me. And she's like, oh, so she met my demon, and she's like, oh, you know what I mean? She's like, it was nice. And, you know, she's like, oh, it's nice to see you and stuff. But like a little bit after that, maybe like 3 years ago now, she got sick and like she was like dying, and she went blind, I think. And then she eventually died. So I wasn't really worried or saying, oh, let me go run down to see her, because I'm like, dog, she'll be back. You know what I mean? In her right mind. But, you know, I love my grandmother, yo. She was cool. But she was just an old lady who worshipped a fake god her whole fucking life. Yeah. So she's in her right mind now, and she knows what it is now, and she'll be back. At least she don't got to go through Jacob's trouble, and she'll have to come back as a brand new baby. And who knows, maybe she'll come through my line, yo. Lord willing, if Yahweh Bashem Yahushai spares me and I'm one of the men that get to like start a lineage, who knows? Maybe she'll be like my daughter or something in the kingdom. I'm just speaking as a man. But yeah, yo. Yeah. You niggas and your fake religions, man. So, yo, let's play that again, and I'm going to get these scriptures and get out of here, because I got some food, and I don't want it to get cold, and I'm just going to get straight to the point. So, yo, take this in again one more time, Israel.
Jehovah's Witnesses, don't they believe that heaven is full already?
They believe only 144,000 are going to heaven.
And I'm like, so it's full.
Yeah.
I never understood that concept.
You don't think you'll
I
be
never
one of
understood
those?
why people were knocking on my door, telling me, "Yo, you want to join this, but it's full." I'm sorry, what? Then why would I want to join? How many years has the Jehovah's Witness Church been around?
Oh, I don't know. Long
Huh?
time.
And you're telling me in all that time, 144,000
They
people
didn't
haven't
fill those
gotten in?
Maybe they haven't filled it up yet.
No, man, I don't
Man,
like
yo,
that.
yo,
That's why I'm saying it's not
Trev,
fun religion.
think about
I don't
it.
like the idea that I'm going to be part of a religion where I'm going to be in heaven and be like, "Yo, Shalom, man.
I'm on the list."
Yo, what do you mean it's full?
But think about it.
Jehovah's Witnesses, don't they believe that heaven is full already?
They believe only 144,000 are going to heaven.
And I'm
if
like,
not
so it's
mistaken.
full.
Yeah.
That is funny, but you're wrong. So there isn't 144,000 people in heaven and it's full. Like, why would heaven be? Why would this? Why would the spiritual world where the Lord resides have a capacity in the first place? You know what I mean? Could you imagine? But anyways, let's get these scriptures, yo. Jacob, I swear, man. Like, people are so smart and so stupid at the same time. So I put Trevor Noah, Jehovah's Wickedness, 144,000. See? And that's a curse to be in religions. Because there is no such thing as religions. There's only one truth. And it's for Israel. Yahweh is the God of Israel. If you're not an Israelite, you don't have a God. Yes, you belong to God because everything belongs to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. I'm not the Most High Power. I don't like saying, "Oh, God, God, God." I always, when I see the word God, I say power, Yahweh power, or the Most High Power, because the word God means power, right? So, yo, here it is. Who started the Jehovah Witnesses and why? Jehovah's Witnesses started in 1870 when Charles Taze Russell led Bible studies in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Jehovah's Witnesses movement came out of the Bible student movement, also founded by Russell. When he started to dispute some traditional Christian views, the Jehovah's Witnesses were born. So some asshole fucking Edomite created the fucking religion out of his whole entire ass is the answer. And to this day, niggas is in fucking Kingdom Hall or wherever the fuck it's called. Their church is called and shit. Like some assholes. You know what I mean? Alright, let's get through this. Deuteronomy 4 and 26 to 28. I haven't even had time to read over these scriptures. These are the scriptures that came to me and I had them written down. So we're gonna, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna read them and what they mean to me, to this, not to me, like I'm gonna explain why I wrote, like I got the scriptures for this certain topic, okay? Deuteronomy 4, 26 and 28. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, and ye shall soon utterly perish from off the land whereunto ye go over Jordan to possess it. So this is the Lord talking. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, our power. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed, and Yahweh shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen. Whether Yahweh shall lead you, and there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see nor hear nor eat nor smell. Because Jehovah is a make-believe thing. He can't see, hear, eat, or smell, and is the making of a man, dog. Some fucking Freemason pusshole, probably. I didn't even go into detail of who Russell, this Russell man was, but I'm pretty sure he was a Freemason. And it's a curse. We lost, I mean, like we were wicked and we lost our way. Yo, I've been reading Kings, right? And I'm just remembering First Kings, how like all the kings were just wicked. All the kings of Israel were just making up gods and setting up Astaroth poles. And I actually Googled Astaroth poles because I never knew what they were. And you should see them, bro. They're like fucking made out of it's like a tree that they basically carve into like a fucking idol, and they be having them on hills and shit. And I'm wondering, how the fuck do you guys come up with these stupid fucking religions from these other people's nations when you know that the Lord Yahweh made you, fam? Like, yo, Jeroboam, right? The first man who you know what I mean, was given the 10 tribes, okay? I can't remember the name of the prophet, but the prophet showed him that Yahweh was giving you these tribes, bro, and you're gonna be the king of Israel. So he knows that the Lord exists, and he still went off and worshipped other gods and shit, man. Like, I can't fathom how the fuck they went off so bad, yo. Well, it's all the plan of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but I'm just saying, dog, like, and his whole dynasty got fucking wiped out for it because he was wicked. Anyways, that's another lesson for another day. Deuteronomy 28:36, some more curses. And Yahweh shall bring thee and thy kings which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone, which is Christianity, which is Islam, and all these other stupid fake religions, man, of the world, and all these other nations that gave it to you. Islam. What a fucking piece of shit religion. And I don't even know why Jake wants to be a part of that religion, because it's an Arab religion. And I always say this: you could be all the Muslim you want, seen, and be a Jake. Yo, go over as a Jake. Go to those Islamic nations. You know what I mean? Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, fucking United Arab Emirates, friggin' Bahrain, Lebanon, all of them shits, and try to go and get a fucking Arab wife and see how that works out, and make an Arab woman bring a nigga home and say, yeah, this is gonna be my husband. Guarantee you it's not gonna go on. You're still a nigga, yo, to them. Deuteronomy 28:64. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. So he said it like 3 times in the Bible that we're going to be, you know what I mean, worshiping gods that don't exist, of wood and stone, bro. And that wood is that cross, that Christianity, and the stone is that Islam Kaaba stone in fucking Mecca, wherever, I think Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Anyways, man, Jake, you better come out that shit if you want to make it, man. That's a lot of niggas. I did a actual lesson of how many Negroes in America are Muslims. I can't remember the number, but you know what I mean. And if you're supposed to be, I don't know what the Quran says, but why are all so-called Negroes who are Muslims, why did they shave their beards? They're always clean shaven. Revelation 7:4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. So the Bible shows you that the 144,000 are from the tribes of Israel. What's Charlemagne the God talking about? The 144,000 are Israelites. So here it goes in Revelation 14:1-5. This is the NLT. Then I saw the Lamb standing on the Mount Zion, which is Yahushua, and with him were 144,000, who had his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a sound from heaven like a roar of mighty oceans, of mighty ocean waves, or the rolling of loud thunder. And it was like the sound of many harpists playing together. This great choir sang a wonderful new song in front of the throne of power and before the 4 living beings and the 24 elders. No one could learn this song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. They have kept themselves as pure as virgins, following the Lamb wherever he goes. They have been purchased from among the people and the earth as a special offering to the Most High and to the Lamb. They have told no lies. They are without blame. And it's destined. Like, you can't make yourself 144,000. Yes, we all dream about, could you imagine being 144,000? I think about it sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, you know what I mean? Because, there's more mighty men than me, fam. I'm just out here just doing lessons. Like, I'm not in a GMS camp every week, standing on the corner, facing fucking, you know what I mean, the world. Like, that's basically the only thing missing from my ministry. I have a little ministry on YouTube or whatever, if you want to call it. It's not really a ministry. It's just me doing lessons, man. I'm just doing my part, bro. But I don't know if it's in my lot to be, you know what I mean? And I don't call myself a prophet because I think prophets go out on the highways and byways every week. I prophesy. You know what I mean? I do lessons, but I've yet to do that. I don't know if it's gonna be in my future, or if I'm just meant to just do this, but you know what I mean? So with that said, I could only fantasize about being one of the 12,000 men from Benjamin. You know what I mean? It's not impossible. I just want to be part of the elite. I mean, of the elect, yo. I'll shine man's shoes, fam. I'll open the door and fucking hold the door for everybody, man. I just want to make it. You know what I mean? And I'm just doing my part, yo. I'm not trying to stand idle. Yeah, and I started, and I have to keep going because you can't take your hand off the plow, fam. And I'm just trying to please the Lord. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and if the Lord adds onto my plate, then I'll take it, because it does say some are prophets, some are teachers. You know what I mean? Some are preachers. Not everyone's gonna have the same office. So, you know what I mean? I'll say it like this. I know the Bible, but if a man says something, you know what I mean? And like, I'll have the answer, but certain times I won't be like, go to this book and go to this chapter. Like, I'm not nice like that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be imperfect and be out there and not, you know what I mean, defend the gospel perfectly, if that ever happened. Like, I can give you the answer. Like, I know the answer, but you got to prove it, right? So it's like, bro, I'm just not nice like that. Like, I'm not a precept puller like that. It takes me time to find scriptures. Like, sometimes I'll be looking for scriptures and I'll be like, what? And I'll be trying to word it out. Like, if the Blue Letter Bible didn't exist, fam, I would not find scriptures. Because I know, I'm like, bro, what book is it? And I'll be looking for it, you know what I mean? And then sometimes, like, sometimes I'll find it quick. Sometimes it'll take me a while to find it. But, bro, Blue Letter's clutch, fam. That's all I'm saying. So I guess people can perfect that. Like, it probably comes natural to some mans. And some mans is like, but whatever, man. We're all doing what we're supposed to be doing. Period. Revelation 7, 5, and 8 in the NLT. So these are the 144,000. Seen? From Judah 12,000, from Reuben 12,000, from Gad 12,000, from Asher 12,000, from Naphtali 12,000, from Manasseh 12,000, from Simeon 12,000, from Levi 12,000, from Issachar 12,000, from Zebulun 12,000, from Joseph 12,000. So Joseph is Ephraim, right? From Benjamin 12,000. Those are the 144,000 men, bro. And they're going to be the government in the kingdom of heaven. I don't know what kind of duties they're going to have. I don't know what they're going to be like really doing in detail. You can only imagine, but that'd be the like an honor, bro. And you know they're going to have super stripes. They're going to be like God. You know what I mean? They're going to have the power of like what Yahushua has, bro. So who wouldn't want that power? But yo, salute to the 144,000, whoever they are, man. That's like the greatest honor anyone can ever have in the history of everything. Right? And the thing is, it's not like you can earn your way into that spot. You already have that spot. So there's nothing you could do or say, or you know what I mean? Like the 144,000 are the 144,000. You can't lose it, or you can't make it or lose your spot, bro. You already are. So there's nothing you can fucking do about it. And that's a beautiful thing too. Just like the elect are the elect, there's nothing the elect can do to not be part of the elect, bro. You know what I mean? Which is beautiful too. So yeah, man, these fake religions are going to get out of here, and the elect are going to make it. And even if you have to die, you're going to get brought back up, man. And you're going to get your spot. So you can't lose your spot if you're part of the elect. And you can't lose your spot if you're part of the 144,000. And the 144,000 are Israelite men. And nobody's bringing that out except for Great Millstone. I've never, ever, ever heard any of the other camps talking about the 144,000 like the way Great Millstone does. I could be wrong. Sakari probably talks about them. I don't know. I don't listen to Sakari. IUIC, I doubt it. They're underneath fucking Christ. Who else? UPK. Them niggas is saying that fucking Johanna is basically, you know what I mean? Right underneath Yahushai. So, beer bug outs. Anyways, man, 33 minutes. Just like that. Israel. So once again, you know what I mean? You heard what Trevor Noah and them niggas were talking about. And I just wanted to bring that out real quick and just clear up Jehovah's Witnesses theory or whatever, that heaven's full with 144,000 and there's no one else getting in because it's already full. That's crazy. And heaven's going to be on earth. So with that, I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahasham Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishops and the elders and the brothers, the 144,000 and the men, women, and children that's going to be the citizens of heaven. See? Salute. Shalom.